Just starting on the Deal and the Demon. This one's on Epic Normal, level 23. Dwerkin's at level 22.
You have come to honor our bargain. Good.
Alright, meet you there later.
With that, the Yugoloth vanishes from sight.
So try and do a little... kill some of the breakables as we go. Not clear how many breakables there are in this quest, and you get rewarded based on how many of the total that you manage to break along the way, but where some are obvious, this is a short quest anyway, so where some are obvious, then we'll pick them out and try and get rid of them. Nice Colors of the Queen effect there. Dancing spiders.
The shattered remnants of some fallen kingdom rest between the demon web strands. Somewhere in here is the ruins keep, the demon Kishnaurak, and the orb.
The demon Kishnaurak. The famous demon Kishnaurak. Nice that Soundburst manages to stun the spiders. Some things don't work on spiders, so...
To guard the orb entrusted him by Loth, Kishnaurak fashioned 3 signs of power. While they hold, none may enter Ruin's Keep.
Let's look over here and make sure I'm not missing a alcove with breakables. Obviously, I'm not as familiar as some people have all this stuff memorized and down, and I never managed to keep any of it memorized for exactly where all the breakables are and where all the traps are and etc. And so my mind is wonderfully efficient and doesn't keep up with any of that detail. Occasionally I will remember where the traps are and
before the first sign.
And get the hang of, have a bad feeling about something, but these guys, people need to finish chatting. They're going to throw some lightning at me, so let's put on some fire resist, lightning resist and fire resist while they're chatting. They're not going to bother to attack me, so let's get them started. Nice that everybody gets stunned, even the Child of Loth there, who's the local person in charge. Rolled a 15 for spell penetration success, so yay. And kept the Chosen of Loth stun-locked during the battle. Ashore's got time to run out, so that'll make good company.
The sign of binding lies at the edge of the ruins.
This one always takes a while to wander out to, so good luck.
Alright, I will
The sign
head
has
there.
ceased, but
Which way did you go in? Through the prison or through Evening Star?
Through Evening Star is how I went. But I kind of used my Exalted Angel leap to get to and fro.
Okay, I'll try coming in from the other side.
You may be good at navigating the demon web. I always just get lost. It's like none of the mobs want to bother to attack me. Not looking dangerous.
Now, are you doing the anyone in particular first, or you are you actually in one of the quests right now?
Yeah, just gotten started on the deal in the demon.
Okay.
So we'll hold up here a moment and let Thrashford catch up. It's more fun to have somebody along for things. We'll talk about Dwerkin for just a moment. Dwerkin's level 20 cleric and 2 levels of epic. What DDO decided, in following in the lines of Pen and Vapor, is after you get to level 20, which is kind of the max level, then you could take epic levels after that. And so let's open up another window here. So for epic destinies, you start to take epic levels. So right now, Dwerkin's operating in Exalted Angel. You can see he's actually got all of his epic levels maxed out so that he could switch over to other epic destinies. And then within Exalted Angel, you can choose different options, you know, the way you want to customize your character. And so these core abilities across the bottom, everyone in that epic destiny gets. But then you can choose, for example, Dwerkin's chosen extra light spell power, extra spell points, extra positive energy because he's a cleric at heart. The sound burst is what I use all the time to stun opponents. This gives +3 to spell penetration. This gives another 10% positive energy effects. Basically, it's more healing amp. And so Dwerkin's actually wearing quite a bit of healing amp at the moment, which is part of what keeps his aura going well, because he's got the gauntlets for 30%, and then his shield gives 20%, and then he's got this 10% in Exalted Angel. The Blood and Radiance, so that every time he casts a light-based spell, then you'll see that go off. Let me see if I can. So if I spam a light spell, well, we're not going to see it. Oh. DDO has a problem where it doesn't count Nimbus of Light as a light spell for some reason. So I was trying to spam a light spell or two and see if we could see Blood and Radiant stack up, but I don't see it stacking up. I don't see it stuck, and I don't see it stacking. And then this is the Sunbolt. I actually need to redo these and not pay for Sunbolt and go back and spend the 2 points on Avenging Light. I thought Sunbolt was going to be a great investment, but in terms of damage, Avenging Light, because it refreshes, it only costs 3 spell points, and because it refreshes every 3 seconds instead of every 12 seconds, okay, you can actually cast it 4 times more often than Sunbolt, and even though it's more buttons, then you get more total damage out of it. Leap of Faith gives the wings and gives you a little push so that when you can't quite make it across an area, then it gives you a little more oomph. I don't want to use it too much down here and jump off by mistake. Gives you a little more oomph, and it gives you Featherfall. In this whole zone, you kind of get Featherfall everywhere. So, not a big advantage here. I'm going to run back up here while we're waiting on Thrasher to catch up and see if I missed any breakables. Breakables in this scenario kind of look like eggs or containers. You know, they don't look like chests or barrels like a normal breakable. They fit the motif here. Thrasher, unfortunately, there's not an easy way to get to this quest. That before I started the recording, what I had already wandered out to the quest.
Trying to see if I fall off enough times so I get closer.
Yeah, that's a strategy. I'd already wandered out to the quest, and And that saved you watching me wander through the demon web. They basically this whole area, and you can kind of see it inside the quest here, because the inside of this quest looks like the demon web also. As Loth captures new worlds or planes, then they become trapped in the demon web, and the planets break apart, and they're just caught up in the web and in a hopeless maze. And so that's what this area is. And this guy's got an item that we need to go pick up and bring back to town. And so
I found the other one. I found the domain of Lord Gulamet.
And that's exactly what the way I do is I grab up all the quests, and then whichever one I can find, that's the one I go in. And this happened to be the one I found first. Again, we're in the deal and the demon, and so part of this is that mercenary that showed up at the very beginning. He agreed to send his group of mercenaries to help, and so once we get to the end battle, then they'll be standing there, and so you can either force him to keep his mercenaries from helping, or you can get them to help. If you get them to help, then the final battle is a little harder, but you get an extra chest, I think. So usually I let them help, and then just deal with them. So Dwerkin's in his Exalted Angel Destiny. That's the one I prefer, just because you can I could twist Soundburst instead.
Hey,
Oh, do you see it nearby?
I found it.
Yay. Rebuff my buffs.
Yay.
Welcome. I've been trying to play with Twitch, which is where you can stream. Let me put on my talk key. I've been trying to play with Twitch, which is where you can stream DDO out to the internet live, so that people can kind of watch over your shoulder while you play.
And how's that working?
Well, it seems to be working well. I've got some regular hiccups, but I've kind of rigged it where I've set it using FF Split, where it shows a little video window over our chat windows of a local video window of like a headshot, of me playing the game, and then it shows the game video for the rest of the screen. That way, regardless of what anybody says in group chat or in guild chat, then it doesn't show up on the video. I tried to break some of the breakables along the way. I may have missed some of them. I've been kind of just standing here while you and letting you catch up and talking about epic destinies instead. I will do some buffs. So if I'm right and everything works correctly, then we'll see Thrashor in the video also.
Very nice.
You'll be
I'll
famous.
be infamous.
Now what I don't know is how the voice chat interacts with the video. That I think that the video will just capture whatever. It captures me talking all the time, even if I'm talking in game with the button down to talk in game. But we'll see. It's an experiment.
So can you tell how many people are watching?
Oh, generally 0, because just started doing any Twitch things. I thought this was maybe the wrong way, and I was looking for breakables. But did you look down the other way to see if there were breakables?
No, I've been following you.
That'll never work. Oh, it just went the same place.
Yeah, I think these are fairly straight paths.
Here's some fellas over here to the left. They have to have a chat before we can kill them.
Yeah, there's a thing up here.
Oh, sorry, we got to kill both those guys first, don't we?
I think that's right.
And I was just talking about that in an earlier adventure, and then I ignored it in this one.
I think I tripped over that last time I ran this one too.
Keep my aura running. So the way this works is I've got my mic set up. Whenever I say anything, it goes onto the video, and then if I key to talk, then Thrasher can hear me. He can't hear unless I key to talk.
Well, apparently I got it.
I think that's how it's going to work, so we'll see. It's
Beyond the second sign, Ruin's Keep can be seen. A dark tribute to chaos, to decay, and to Loth's will.
Is this the first one that is set out here?
Before the third sign.
That you've done?
Yeah, I just started with this one.
Your concentration's probably better than mine.
The power drains suddenly from the side with one violent jolt. You feel the third and final sign has been undone. The barrier has dropped. The Ruin's Keep is clear. The Yugoloth waits for you by the planar door.
So I was going to let him bring his mercenaries on. That seems like the better answer.
Yeah, that's fine. Yep.
I don't think I'll need that many spell points, but I'll go ahead and refresh anyway.
The Yugoloth agent calls into the first planar door.
Thought I'd get him started by talking to him, but that interrupted my shrining.
See if you can break that nest. I can't.
I got it.
That was quick work.
Yeah, I think part of this is to show you how lethal the mercenaries are, right? So they run in and do this great job on the way.
The demon Kishnaurak, champion of Lolth, holds court in the great hall of Ruin's Keep. The Gablezu eyes the mercenaries. Why fight against me? Pay us more? Growls a Yugoloth soldier. We're yours!
That was quick too.
Is he just standing there?
Yeah.
That was quick.
Contract is fulfilled, and your collaboration.
Yeah, so we get 2 chests here because we let the mercenaries go through.
Is now within your
So we
reach.
can both loot both chests. Now the quest isn't actually over because we have to go disable the orb. Are there any breakables here?
Good question. These things have quite few breakables.
Yeah, so I don't see any, so most of it's just been on the way in the nooks and crannies and I missed them.
Probably cocoons. Yeah, should we finish it then?
Yeah, we'll just wrap it up.
Yeah.
With the orb disabled, its power no longer binds and holds the thread.
Do you want to try and wander to another one? We've got a little bit of time.
Sure.